Okay, good day, everyone, irrespective of where you're joining, right? So I've been getting a lot of requests, questions coming in that, hey, Stanley, how do I sell my stock, right? How do I sell a stock? Okay, I have a stock, probably it's done well, and I want to sell, or maybe the stock is, you're making losses, you want to sell early, so that you can, recount your losses and all that, right? I'll be showing an example using the Bamboo app, but the principle applies for other platforms, right? The principle is easy. So what you need to do is to go into your stock portfolio, right? So these are my current stock portfolios, right? You need to go into, depending on the stock you want to sell, right? You need to go into the stock. It's pretty simple, right? That's one thing I assure you. Right, just click on the stock you want to share, you want to sell rather, right? You would see the option of sell, you see the option of buy, right? So the same principle applies. If you want to buy, you click on buy, specify the amount of unit you want to buy. The same applies to selling. I want to sell. So now, at what value do you want to sell your stock, right? So selling your stock now is you are selling at the current market price, which is 79.95, right? So bear in mind that at the time I'm making this video, the Nigerian stock market has closed, right? So you have options to sell at the current price, that's the sell now. You have the limit order to sell this stock at a price above the current market price. So maybe you want to sell this stock at when it's 90 naira per shares, or maybe when it's 100 naira per shares, that's when you want to sell it. You put in the limit order, sell it to your limit order. Then you can also sell the stock at a stop order, right? So what this means is, okay, I want to sell this. So I think this ideally applies for probably a stock that has been on a downward spiral, right? So you just envisage an exit point and put it there as your stop order, right? So that once that stock goes below that particular range, it's the stock would sell, right? So depending on what you select, just select it. So like I said, the market is currently closed, right? Understand that? Sure. Proceed with, right? Proceed. So like you want to sell it also, but just bear in mind that the market is currently closed, right? So you need to specify the number of shares you want to sell. So I think I have, how many shares do I have with UAC? So let's say I want to sell 2,000 of my shares, right? So this is, it gives you the breakdown of the available shares you have, how much I sell it, and all that. Okay, so that's it pretty much. So once you're done, you are fine with whatever you choose. You click on review order and then place order. And that's about it to sell your shares. Yeah, I think pretty much covered now. Thanks.